everyone, and welcome back. Today we're in a little bit of a new setting because I finally got my bookshelves at home in a little bit of a working order. So we're going to try it out from this vantage point today. This video is brought to you in two parts. It's another review. So the first part will be a non-spoilery section that talks to you about what the book is about. And the second part will be my spoiler-ridden review of how I felt about it. So if you have not read the book yet, watch the first half. And if you have, then you can chat about it with me in the comments. The book I will be reviewing today is Inconceivable by Tegan Wren, which has one of the most beautiful covers I have ever seen. So Tegan, I love the book cover. I know I'm not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but it's really, really pretty. Inconceivable follows Hattie, who is a student at the fictional European country Tulane. While she's there, she's studying journalism, and she happens to run into the Prince of Tulane, who is supposed to become the king eventually once his grandmother and father are out of the monarchy. She doesn't know it's him at first, and they kind of have this spark of chemistry, and it's following her, getting to know the Prince John, and the politics that go along with being a journalist and following journalistic ethics while being in love with this monarch who is the focus of most of the magazines and the newspapers as of late. So the first half of the book follows Hattie and John as they fall in love and get married. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler. It says in the synopsis that they do get married. The second half follows their struggle with infertility. I really enjoyed the movie The Prince and I, you know, the one with Julia Stiles, we all know it. And I thought it would kind of be something like that, but it ended up being so much deeper, dealing with pressure to produce an heir and giving up things that you never thought you would for the person that you love. It's about like making sacrifices, and I really thought it was just going to be kind of like a fun teen read, but it actually had a lot of depth to it, and I really appreciated that. I am reviewing this book early because it does not come out until November 11th, I want to say. I was sent this by Tegan, but it comes out November 11th, and Tegan also says in her acknowledgements that she is donating half of the proceeds to different charities or organizations that work with women who are struggling with infertility. So I think this would be a great investment to make because it's a fun book and it's also going to be helping out women who are like Hattie. I will make another announcement when this is close to coming out, and I will buy a copy because I feel passionate about this cause now after reading this book. I think that's about all that I can do that's not a spoiler, so if you have not read the book, goodbye, and if you have read the book, let's stick around and we'll chat about it. Alright, the spoilers are going to start now. Your last chance to leave. Okay, so as I was saying, I really enjoyed this book, surprisingly so. And I kind of feel bad saying like I'm shocked that I enjoyed it, because I knew I would enjoy it because I love tales of, you know, commoners like becoming royalty. But I really didn't think it was going to be as deep as it was and have as much impact as it did, which was really nice. Originally, when Hattie was going to marry John and just give up all of her dreams of being a journalist, the journalist in me was like, Hattie, what are you doing? You can't give up everything for a boy. But she later grew into her own and started writing articles again and really focused on the same things that she was passionate about as a journalist, and was able to really help people out with a bigger platform than she probably ever would have had as just a journalist. It ended up being good at the end, and she wasn't so focused on being in love and making her relationship with John work, which I really enjoyed. It was about more than romance. Another aspect that I really appreciated was when John finally at the end was like, hey, you know, it's a quick way to solve all of this, just me abdicating from the throne, which I thought was a really mature decision on his part, and it was kind of the first time that he really had to compromise on anything, so I was glad that finally he was doing some of the compromising. And that was like a huge compromise, which kind of made up or equaled all of the compromises that Hattie had to make in the beginning. So their relationship became a lot healthier, because I thought in the beginning that it was pretty one-sided on having to make big life-altering decisions on Hattie's part, but by the end, finally John had come around and I liked his character a lot better by then. I also really enjoyed all of the conversations about infertility and all of the struggles that go along with it, because I was pretty in the dark about all of this. It's a huge issue for a lot of people, and I think this is one of the first books that I've read that actually like tackles this issue in kind of like a real and relatable way, which I really enjoyed, and I think it will be good to be in the hands of people who are like me that don't really know much about it, and kind of learning about what it means to these women who can't have their own children and how important adoption is as well, because they adopted Tegan, oh, I don't know how to pronounce the baby's name, but the baby at the end, which really warmed my heart. So all in all, I did think this was a great mix of fun at the beginning and then drama once we really got to know the characters, and I thought they were all very believable. I thought the writing was really well done as well, and so I did give this 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and I hope that everyone checks it out. If you've reached this point, you've probably already checked it out. So thank you guys for stopping by my little book nook of the internet. If you like this video, please leave a comment down below saying if you've read the book, if you're going to go check it out, and give it a thumbs up. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos of me talking about books that are coming out in the near future, or I know I have some fun challenges coming up, some fun videos, so yeah, subscribe to see all of those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.